Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops 3-star veteran guide. This is the mission entitled Hit and Run, and it's an interesting one. So you and your life partner, because we're not allowed to say gay couple, will start on this roof, and you're going to be picking off a bunch of dudes. You're going to start with a light machine gun, the other guy I think starts with a sniper rifle, there's a stinger, there's a whole bunch of weapons on a mat that you can change between, and the more aggressive that you play this level, the easier it goes. At the start, I didn't really know what to do, so I'm just picking dudes off, I'm just like nailing dudes, and I'm pretty much sure that the spawns will be infinite unless you push through the level. So right now, my buddy's actually texting, that's why he's over there laid on the ground, that's why I'm over here just peppering dudes and not really getting on with it. But the chopper comes in, my buddy takes it down with the stinger, as you just see then. And I'm just cleaning dudes up, and I'm wondering how the hell are we supposed to take on this particular mission. But don't worry, it's not challenging whatsoever. It'll get going in a minute or so, and then hopefully I'll show you the business. But I get taken out there, which proves how quickly the choppers can kill you when they want to. It's a big old pain in the ass. If the AI decides to shoot you, you'll just die. Sometimes there's nothing you can really do about it. There's the chopper. I clean it up with my light machine gun, and then I go and pick my buddy up. But what I would advise to the people playing this is don't mess around on this balcony like me and my buddy are doing. Quickly kill the target that it says bang in front of me there, and then drop down. As soon as you drop off this roof, you stand so much more chance of staying alive. It's unbelievable. When you're on this balcony, you might as well be a prized goose waiting to get violated by some big dirty bear. But as soon as you drop down, you can run around, you know, on ground level. Everything becomes significantly easier. So just ignore my shooting. I'm getting view kick to fuck, because this game is a pain in the ass with the view kick. If there were two things I could remove from Modern Warfare 3, one would be view kick, the other one would be clipping, but you know, you can't always get what you want. I get downed as I'm about to drop down, so I said to my buddy, I just gone down, come and pick me up, and I crouch slow as shit towards him, and he's going to do exactly that. But as soon as you're down on this area here, do you see the yellow wall to my right, this one? You want to stay around this area. This is the bit where you're going to get the most cover. As you go across here, there's this lovely chest-high wall that you can clip behind, and you can do some serious damage to the guys in front of you. So just pick off a couple more people, and you're going to be moving your way into the building on my right. You'll remember it from the campaign. It was the building that you moved through when you were pushing towards the palace that we've just left. And you just want to be making your way towards down where I'm shooting, because we're going to be freeing some hostages very soon, and that bit's actually very simple. You do get rushed, but it's not too bad. This bit is the real danger zone, because you can die so very quickly. So just use whatever guns you're comfortable with, keep on picking dudes off. Obviously when the money pops up on the screen, it means you've confirmed a kill, and that's the best way to tell that you don't need to shoot a guy anymore if you've not realised. And I actually wish that was in the campaign. I wish there was an arcade mode for this where the money popped up, where you got the hit markers to tell you that you were hitting the dudes. I just think it'd make the campaign feel a lot more satisfying and a bit more fun to replay. Because I was going back through it for the intel, and as fun as the campaign was for me the first time round, you know, when you play it a few more times to try and find intel, it soon starts to get a bit dull. I don't know, it just don't feel as satisfying or as intense when you don't put it on the highest difficulties. It just seems to feel a little bit like a shooting gallery. And I do believe that if they did have points and things, like, just imagine how fun it'd be if, when you got 5 kills in campaign and you were getting the money popping up and you were getting the hit markers, if it came up on the screen, you know, Predator missile unlocked, and you could pull out your kill streak and then that would work into something else. How cool would the campaign be if you could create your classes before you started, instead of starting with an M4 on every level, when the M4 in the campaign always comes with a gay ass ACOG and gets extremely boring because you don't want to use it. And I don't know, it makes me think that the people that make these games have absolutely no ambition to play their games. It seems really strange. If you could create your class and if you could get kill streaks in an arcade version of the single player, I mean, you could even put level progression, you could put a level ranking in the campaign, and it would make it significantly more enjoyable to play. You could give them the ability to prestige. You'd have people doing nothing but play your campaign, and if that's not a victory, I don't know what is. They seem to be so, you know, tunnel vision towards multiplayer, that multiplayer is the only reason that they should, you know, try and innovate anything on. And it's a big shame, because the campaigns in the Call of Duty series, they're never all that great. They're generally really fun, really quick, you know, really bite-sized chunks of insanity, and very little else. If they just pay a little bit more attention, those campaign gamers, and there's a lot of them out there, would have so much more fun with their titles. It's just frustrating. But these are the hostages. This is the final part of the mission. You've got to go up to them and free them, and what's going to happen is a chopper's going to pull up, drop some dudes. Dudes are going to come from everywhere, and you want to sit behind this metal container. My buddy's saying right now, because he's actually done this level before, he's saying to me, best thing we can do is get behind this, you take the left-hand side, I'll take the right-hand side, and we just wait for them to come to us. So, as soon as that 1 minute and 26 seconds that you can see counting down on the screen, as soon as that goes down towards about 10 to 15 seconds, the enemies will start to pull out. Before then, they're going to go hard and they're going to go fast, so you need to, you know, limber up before you take that pounding. And all I do on this video is I lay on this corner with my light machine gun, trying to kill anybody that comes to me. But you'll notice my buddy's, I think he's using an MP5, I'm not too sure why, but he starts having a really rough time. He gets down, I pick him up, and on his corner there's at least 5 or 6 guys that are proper, you know, just full-on guns blazing, Michael Bay moments. So I just start throwing some grenades, throwing some frags, waiting on people. My side seems pretty, you know, pretty extinct, pretty barren of enemies, so I can get a little bit cockier. Just be really careful and keep your eye on the clock. This is by no means one of the harder missions. This is actually quite simple. There is a level called Smackdown which reuses this level, and that one is terrible in every conceivable way. It is dreadful. Hooray for the quad feed or whatever the hell that was. Lovely with the with the big old dirty light machine guns. But you'll notice we're hitting 20 seconds. My teammate's just gone down. Grenades are popping off. I pick him up. But right then, as soon as it hits 15, they start to go away. They start to run away, and we're safe. You notice all the red dots fleeing, all the red dots culminating somewhere else. Chopper starts flying in, and you have effectively done hit and run. All you need to do is run to the chopper and claim your 3 stars. There you go, mission successful. Veteran is down. On to the next one. But as usual, people, thanks for watching, and you take care now.